Hi guys, this is Miss Marcel giving you your weekly update of what's going on in the art room. So we're going to start with advanced art. They are finishing up their scratch board. So last week and the start of this week they had little scratch board papers, and they were doing their practice textures and designs on these smaller pieces. They then selected their image. Last week they got printed. They did some transfer on the back, and they were able to apply that to their scratch board paper, and then they started scratching away. And so they're trying to match textures and also the contrast and value that is similar to their original piece. So this one was turned in today. This one was also completed. We have a bullfrog here, and that was also completed. So if they have not turned those in, they need to get those completed and turned in. Also, students finished up their clay pieces, grading them. A lot of them came out of the kiln on Tuesday and Wednesday, and so they needed to get those turned in. Moving on to creating like the masters, we are finishing up our Van Gogh landscapes. And so here's a student's work here. And we have this one, they're almost done. Tomorrow will be our last day painting. We'll have grade slips available. We'll also probably start talking about our next artist, which I believe we're gonna be starting to move into, Frida Kahlo portraits. Sixth grade, I have nothing to show you at the end of the video. I will show you just a couple of pictures of students' work. We dove right into clay. So they've been working with clay all week, working on their clay creatures. And so they will be drying over the weekend. We'll get them fired late next week, and then they can start glazing them. If they have not turned in their self-portraits, they need to work on that. So I will tomorrow remind both classes that they need to turn in their self-portraits. And then going on to creating comics, they are working on their page 1. They came up with the requirements that they wanted for their page 1. And so they needed to have a minimum of, sorry, it's kind of hard to see, a minimum of 4 panels. So the student's doing 5 panels. They need to include their character. They need to have at least 3 dialogue bubbles and a thought bubble. They also need to incorporate a background behind each character. So they have been adding details and adding characters to that as well. We also finished up the maquettes, and they are grading those. And so I know 5th period got a bunch of them graded. Today, 6th period will get them graded. And if they have not, then tomorrow is a great opportunity for them to grade those and turn those in. But it's been kind of a crazy week with 8th grade on field trips and schedule changes, and then early release and no school Monday. But we've made it through, and students are still working really hard and getting work turned in, so that's great. So thank you. Have a good day.